Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, the Ranting Monkey. He's Dax Orion. Say hi, Dax.
Sup?
How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Sorry, answering a DM real quick.
That's all good. No, I had fun playing the zombie game earlier. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were playing.
Yet another zombie defense game.
Yeah, that's the name of it. It wasn't a scheduled game stream. It was just a one-off. After the stream tonight, Satsu asked me if I wanted to play. I'm like, sure, let's try it out because I hadn't played it yet, and yeah, it ended up being a really good time.
It's surprising how minimalistic it is, but it's just like, I want to see how much farther I can get.
Yeah, we let's see, we crapped out at 18 a couple of times. Now that second time was Satsu's fault. He screwed us. He screwed us.
Let's just start the round when no one's ready.
It was great. But yeah, you guys should check that out. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure what to talk about tonight, man.
Yeah, it seems like one of those days where random is probably the way we're going.
Well, there's lots of news stories, but most of them I just don't give a shit about.
Yeah, that's what I looked at it too. I'm like, God, this is boring.
Big Father. Yeah, and I went through. I was going through the Twitter machine. I finally found something I do want to talk about. Stacy, Richo, how you doing, guys?
Want to talk about Stacy? We talk about Stacy all the time.
Tall person? No, not that Stacy. God damn it! This is gonna drive me nuts, guys. My speaker's doing it again. Kyler, Camo, how you guys doing today?
That's right. Switch names.
So we should go over a couple of things in the news real fast, just to beat them out of the way, I guess. We talked yesterday about Julian Assange being arrested.
Yeah.
Not much has really happened in that.
Of course not. I mean, we're not going to hear anything for probably another day or two.
I don't think we're going to hear much until, the extradition, if he's brought over to the U.S. for whatever. Sweden has apparently redone their child stuff against him. Kyler. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about there. I did see this story. Progressive groups seek to revive Kavanaugh confirmation fight.
Oh my God, why?
How many times do you have to lose? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize that would make so much noise. I was sliding my
it's all good, dude.
Controller across my desk.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's in my way. God damn, this is gonna make me insane. Only being able to hear out of one ear is pissing me off.
Kyler.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, there's a couple of a coalition of progressive advocacy organizations on Thursday urged House Democrats to investigate the sexual assault allegations leveled against Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Quote, Senate Republicans made a mockery of their constitutional responsibility to provide advice and consent on the president's nomination of Justice Kavanaugh, and the American people deserve to know how and why the process was such a sham, the group wrote in a letter. Quote, the public is just as entitled to a thorough review of Justice Kavanaugh's record now as it was before he was elevated to the Supreme Court, and to know whether allegations against him of sexual assault and perjury have any factual basis.
You already did this dog and pony show. It's too late. Piss off.
Yeah, well, they're insane, so it doesn't much matter.
We weren't right the first time. Ain't gonna be right the second time. Dipshits.
They're morons. God. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It really does make me nuts because it's like, wait, am I deaf in one ear? Yeah, so they want the House to investigate, which, by the way, the House doesn't have a lot to do with it. If there's an impeachment of a judge, it would start in the House, but it's never going to pass the Senate. Let it go.
They don't have probable cause for doing it either, so it doesn't matter.
Well, they think they do. They think they do because how dare he be Confirmed? I don't know.
You went against our
Fucking
wishes
idiot.
and confirmed him anyway, so we're gonna make you pay for it.
Pat, how you doing, man? Charles. The other story that I pulled up, this one just made me laugh. Ubisoft apologizes for homophobic slur in the Division 2.
What a homophobic slur. I don't even
I
remember
haven't-
anything.
I haven't played it for a little while. I need to get back because that's such a fun game. Well, apparently there's a poster in the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the poster up. Let's show this. Remember, I'm just reporting on the news here, YouTube. You can't be mad at me for that. There's this big giant painting on the side of the wall, and I don't know if you can see his badge number.
Not offhand.
It is FA6607.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
It's funny.
Shrouded Angel, WR Costin. How you guys doing tonight? Hope everyone is well. But yeah, they put a badge number in there. That for those of you who didn't get it, I'm not going to say it.
It rhymes with maggot.
Yes, it does. But I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Let's see. Ubisoft has issued an apology for an image in the Division 2 that contained a homophobic slur and removed it from the game. The multi-story piece of street art, which first came to notice earlier this week, depicted the officer eating a donut while wearing badge number FA6607. That very obviously translate from leet speak to a slur, and there's no clear context for it. It's a police officer, or is the police officer homophobic, or is it a homophobic anti-police sentiment, or is the word just there and there's no reason behind it? Ubisoft has not offended or attempted to defend the image and said it should have been caught by its review process before making it into the game. But there's an update. Some players think the image is a riff on art for the 1981 Black Flag single police story. There are similarities, but even if that link is legitimate, it doesn't provide any additional context or sense for the in-game image.
Yeah, it's
Well, there you
called
go.
Easter egg. Fucking look it up then.
It's yeah. People are so sensitive. Look, even if that is what it is, fuck off. Why are you so sensitive? Stop being so sensitive.
I mean, you know what? That word has actually morphed so much that I don't even think gay people want to hear it.
No, look, man. When I was growing up, you're a bit younger than me. When I was growing up, I mean, when you said that to someone, you weren't saying that they were attracted to the opposite sex, unless you were actually talking about somebody attracted to the opposite sex. It was a way of calling somebody a douche or an asshole.
An inconsiderate dick. That's what I've always used it for.
There was a great South Park episode about this. And
yeah, the F word.
Ebony. And Trey and Matt, they actually make a great point in that episode. And they were contacted by gay groups, and they're like, we see what you're trying to do there, but no, we just want to be offended by it.
Tough.
And fuck off. Fuck off. I'll say what I want to say. The other one that came up is Ilhan Omar. Justin. Ilhan Omar, her comments from the comments actually, I think from like last month, I forget when, but where she said somebody did something.
Oh, right.
Referring to 9/11.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Well, yeah, a whole bunch of people have come out and defended her. Laser beam.
Yeah, defend that. Okay.
Well, it's like, what she meant. She wasn't being dismissive. This is just they're actually out there
dismissive.
They're out there saying that the people who are calling her out for this bullshit. Poppy, how you doing, sweetie? The people calling her out for this shit, they're actually trying to get her killed. They're trying to get her killed, y'all. No, they're pointing out she said something incredibly fucking stupid. Now, I'm not going to talk about the person this article is talking about because people get mad when I talk about that person. So I'm not going to talk about that person and the dumb shit that person said to defend the dumb shit Ilhan said. But
Yeah, at least that
yeah,
dumb
so
person can sort of dance a little. I mean, that's a nice thing we can say about that dumb person.
maybe. But yeah, I was going through the news and there wasn't much else there that I gave a fuck about. I mean, with the Ilhan thing, we did talk about that a little bit tonight. And I know Scribbles, he's like, I don't understand why people even care about this. And I get that point because it's a nothing story. She's a dumb bitch who said something fucking dumb. Who didn't see that coming? But I get it that, you know, this is it's a nothing burger other than, you know, wanting to point out what an idiot she is. But I also see it from the side. I mean, this is a woman who just recently suggested that the entire Republican Party is controlled by the Jews. Oh, sorry, APEC. Remember, we have to separate that. She wasn't saying all Jews, just APEC. APEC. Had no problem suggesting that the Republicans are all controlled by the Jews. And she goes up on stage at CARE, and instead of pointing out that, you know, some Muslims blew up three buildings. Another building fell in the process. There's a plane that crashed in the middle of a field. Nearly 3,000 people died. Oh, yeah, and they were Muslim. Instead of pointing all of that out, she's like, some people did something. You know, like they had a quilting bee or some shit. Again, as I said yesterday, I don't question her love of America, I guess. I don't think she's like, you know, working for a foreign government or anything like that. But I do think that she's kind of a cunt.
Doubtlessly.
And I think that's what this boils down to. She's a cunt. She is a Muslim, so of course she's not going to go up there and go, yeah, Muslims blew up 3,000 people.
She should. If she wanted anybody else's support besides her little niche, she should say, yeah, these guys were fucked up fanatics. We don't want this. We never want this. But no, instead they're just like, you shouldn't talk about Muslims. Really? Who else did it?
Yeah, her dismissiveness was to kind of hide the... It's amazing to me that these people freak out every time there's I'm using air quotes, mass shooting. But yeah, we're at the point of 9/11. Like, it was just some shit that happened. Nearly 3,000 people died.
I had friends lose their fucking parents. All right, I was sitting in class 40 minutes outside the city and watched as several people who were sitting next to me got up and rushed to their phones. Dude, it's not just something that happened. It was fucking tragic.
Well, there's a lot of people mad. The people who shall not be named. Jack, good morning, sir.
Hey, buddy.
But the people who shall not be named, they suggested that the New York Post cover from yesterday, because what they did is they had the picture from when Tower 2 started to fall, and it said, "Here's your something," and the person we're not going to name said, "That's them trying to get her killed." Like, you're a stupid bitch.
People have said a lot worse and a lot stronger, and they are still walking around.
Jack, are you with us?
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm so much better than yesterday. I meant to mention this at the top of the show. I don't even remember most of yesterday. I was dog-ass tired, and I didn't finally get any kind of real sleep till about 5:30 this evening, and then I was awake by 7. I finally got my pills, y'all.
Yay.
I called the pharmacy when I woke up. I'm like, please, do you have a prescription for me? And they're like, yeah, we do. It'll be ready in about an hour. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Good speed on over there. Somebody call the cops and inform people that it's not an Asian, but just as bad.
I was bad driving, man. It's windy as fuck here.
And yeah, we're still getting a little rain and stuff, so that sucks.
Some asshole in front of me, he wasn't even going much faster than me, but apparently he needed to get around me. So he gets around me, and as soon as he cuts back over into the lane, a huge chunk of fucking ice flies off his windshield and slams into mine.
Ugh.
Oh, I was pissed. But I know I have a mission. I am going where I have to go do something. Oh, I want to beat his ass. And I know he probably would have just had to blow on me and I'd have fallen down. But I was ready to fight. Oh, for fuck's sake, clean off your windshields. And this was a fucking chunk of it. And I saw it coming. It was like, yeah, this is about to happen. And then, poof, like, fuck. Luckily, it didn't break the windshield or anything.
That's good.
But fuck that guy. I want to wish horrible things on him, but all the ones that I'm thinking are like not nice to say. But
like you hope he gets sodomized in front of his girlfriend and he likes it.
Well, that's actually one of my go-tos to be nice. Is I wish that I hope you go home and find your wife with a dick in her mouth, because that doesn't hurt anybody else. That just hurts him.
Well, it depends. Did she bite one off of somebody?
Well, I don't know. Well, it's just I feel that that's nicer than anything. Like I hope you get in an accident or something like that. I have wished that somebody got in a single car accident with a tree before, though, and I meant it at the time. But okay, there's a lot of people who've been showing up and they want to know about this. They want to know how to pick up women, man. And we're three guys here. Two of us have long-term relationships, and one of us likes to bang Asians whenever they can.
And one of us wishes that he was the other person who likes to bang Asians.
There you go. See, but you really do need to know how to pick up women. And I have the secret, y'all. I have the secret. Frosted Glass
legs.
Thank you so much. My windshield's missing some ice. You seen it? Don't make me mute you. You just gave me money. Speaking of giving money, gentlemen, don't forget to throw your links over into the chat there. I'm going to throw mine. Guys, we are raising money tonight. We are raising money to help men attract women. Richard Art, how you doing, man? Yeah, but that's what I came up with the topic of the show when I was looking for something, something to latch onto. We've been talking so much, we've kind of, we've told you what women not to go for. You don't want the old women with the bad eggs, the Downsy eggs as they've been named. Claxton,
that's still so good.
Jacob, that's really most of what I remember from yesterday is that we talked about Downsy eggs again. I was fucking out of it, man. I don't remember most of what we talked about. Lesser Logic, but I was reading the Twitter and we've talked about him before. The YouTube renegade. He's the one that's been pissy with Weibo and anybody who knows her for like a month now. He's the one that showed his little twisted dick online.
Ugh. Between him and Chris Chan, I've seen all the fucked up dick I'm ever going to need to see.
Jack, how you doing, man? Ryan, but there was, I don't even remember what it was he said, but he was offering a little bit of advice or telling guys how to get girls, or it was some post where he gives the impression that he knows how to get the women. Really? I can see that. That's why you had to show your dick to a random woman online to try to get her to show you her goods.
No, he just uses a Bill Cosby trick.
I bet. That is one way to get women. It's not a good way to get women, and it's a great way to go to prison. Peter. So I don't recommend going the Cosby route. Largely because it's illegal, guys. It's illegal. Here's the secret to attracting women, to picking up women, to talking to women. And we've discussed this briefly before. And there's going to be some little things you have to know, but for the most part, here's what you need to know about women. They're people.
Sure, let's go with that.
They're people. No, seriously, Jack. Most of the time you go to talk to a woman, and guys, Yeah, I know we have the crazy feminists out there, and be careful of anyone with blue fucking hair. But they're people. Just talk like normal. And I realize that it's very easy to get you get the butterflies in your stomach, you know? You
Mhm.
get a little nervous. Um,
That's part of the fun.
it is. It really is. Lady Monkey still gives me butterflies, man.
Aw. Gay.
No, it's true. I don't know how to handle that woman. Now we've talked before. Women are weird. They are
Mhm.
weird. Monkey, I disagree. Women aren't people; they are property. Reno, I see you've been to the Bill Cosby School of Women. Yeah, or the Muslim school. No, but they're just people. Just talk to them.
Say hi to Peter.
I did say hi to Peter.
He says he didn't.
I did.
All right, well,
I
then
said
do
it
it.
just a little while ago.
There you go, Peter. It was said. Go back and watch it again.
Yeah, you missed it. Watch the whole stream again after we're done.
Make sure to share it and like.
Yeah, indeed. Like, share, support the gentleman, support me, support anyone you can, because we can't support ourselves.
Yeah, we're pretty pathetic, and you know it.
Oh God, that's so
We're
sad.
poor, damn it.
We're poor. We're poor. I need ramen. I need the ramen fund. Okay, I'm sorry, Dax. How about the hot dog fund? Can we do that
I can
one
deal with the
tonight?
hot dog fun because you can do a lot with hot dog.
Ugh.
I love hot
Okay,
dogs.
wait.
Man.
Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, you better.
Let me tell you something. Every time, because guys, for those of you who don't know, I love to eat raw hot dogs with ranch on them. But I am not gonna lie. When you pour that ranch on the top of a hot dog, it does not look appetizing. It looks like, oh man, because first of all, it's shaped like a dick. We can't get around that. And then you're pouring white sauce on it, but not just white sauce with specks. So all you can think as you're eating is, oh, cool, gonorrhea dick.
Ugh.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, it tastes really, really good. Not gonorrhea dick, the hot dog with ranch. I've never tried gonorrhea dick, so you have to ask somebody else about that one.
Frosted Glass said women aren't property. Property can increase in value.
That is apt.
Cynic says women really don't want me to speak to them the way I do the general public. Well, do men want you to speak to them the way you do the general public? Because this has been my experience, is that the people who have trouble talking to women, they're the kind of people most guys don't even want to talk to. Three-sided coin. And Cynic, you're great. I've talked to you a few times, and you're always nice. And I have trouble believing that you couldn't get a woman like that. You got that sexy accent, man. You just walk up to him with that Australian accent, and just say good day, and an American bitch at least be like, my panties are off. Because American women, man, they like the accents. I like accents. I love a Southern girl, man. Oh. You want them Southern belles with that nice accent, like, oh yeah, speak to me, baby.
The high class accent, not the bucktooth Everglade folk accent.
Yeah, not the living in a trailer with one side missing kind of accent.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I love me a Southern belle accent. Oh, but no, the women over here, man, they will take their panties off for any accent. So yeah, Cynic, just throw a good day at one of us. Well, not us. You know what I meant. The women's. Wait. Yeah, my man doesn't talk to me like he talks to everyone else. Well, once you've been together a while, it changes a little bit. Monkey, says John, and I'm going to say back, John, thank you so much for the donation. When you donate, I have to yell my own name. It's kind of weird. But yeah, for the most part, women are like if you're working with a woman, I've had people, how do I talk to her? Like, oh, you're talking to me. Just go talk to her like that. Ask her how she's doing, how her day's going. Like, she's a people. They're not, unless you're Jack.
What?
You're not. They're not
Gunsky?
like.
No, he's good people.
They're not lizard people. You don't have to worry about.
You
that.
have no evidence of that. I have photos from the show V, the documentary series, shows reptilian women.
All right.
They eat mice.
They eat mice. So stay away from the bitches that eat mice. But yeah, guys, do you realize that one of the most popular kinds of videos on YouTube is how to pick up women? How to pick up chicks. How to pick up chicks has been a pickup artists. They've been a industry in this country for decades, man. Because guys don't know how to talk to women. Talk to them. Just talk to them. They're fucking people. I used to have this conversation with my little brother all the time. Went way, way back when I was in high school. I was like, how do you talk to girls? I'm like, I just open up my mouth and speak. I just talk to them. It's not that hard. You cannot talk to women like men people. That is how the HR departments got huge. Yeah, you don't want to go up to some woman you don't know and start talking about that great porn you saw yesterday, but you wouldn't do that with the guys either.
There are certain things you never talk to women about. We should probably discuss that too.
Your bank account, for one.
Yeah, don't tell them your real name.
Yeah. I mean, my name's Derek.
Yeah,
I'm Alex. Fuck off.
I've been Alex for a long time.
That fake British accent you do is great, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't even realize.
You both use both of like actual real names. One you use Bears and one you use mine. Get new names.
I didn't know that was your real name, dude.
Yeah, anytime I've ever joked about having a fake name, I've always used Alex.
Pretty fucked up.
And it comes from a friend who he did that to this woman. He was supposed to meet this chick at a 7-Eleven. It was a blind date. And she comes up to him. She goes, "Are you Ed?" And he looks at her and goes, "No, my name's Alex," and left.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is fucked up. But when you're 13, that's one of the funniest things you've ever heard in your life. Nothing says "I love you" like a restraining order. What the evil one? I think you're going too far.
No, a restraining order is an "I love you" that she went to the court to file.
That's right.
She had to tell someone else, but some messy judge who's just some old man wearing a dress is trying to interfere with that by stepping in and saying, "No, you don't love him and you cannot talk to her anymore. And stay out of her bushes." No. That's just an "I love you" that she went to the court to file and someone got in the way.
I learned from eating a friend, Poppy. Pat, what are we talking about?
I can hear it a little more.
If it doesn't work out, the friendship can never reboot. Pat, you went down on a friend? Just like, all right, yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, if they ask really nicely, I mean, you got nothing better to do.
Yeah, well, you can't go once there's sex, you can't go back. Jack says, "Answer me. What if you have trust issues as a result of Kavanaugh and seeing Lacey Green turn Chris Raygun into a bitchlet?"
Is he a bitchlet?
I don't know.
Probably.
I have trust issues. But trust issues, I mean, I have trust issues with everyone, not just women. I don't trust a motherfucker.
Well, you can't these days.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, trust but verify, you know? Restraining order is the best way to get a celebrity signature. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, it's not that hard, and it amazes me that so many guys. So I need so much help finding out how to talk to women, because that's what it all is. And have you ever watched any of these pickup artist videos? They're so bad.
Oh, they're weird, man. Some of them are just odd.
Like if you do that, you're gonna get maced.
Yeah, so they're kind of creepy.
Yes,
like, "Hi, I've been stalking you" kind of way.
Yeah. And some of their advice is stalking, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Find out what she likes, know where she works, see if she has an animal so you can talk about something.
No, see, that's all things you can ask her when you first start talking to her.
Oh, no, you got to do the recon first, apparently.
Yeah.
Put on a black beret in the middle of the night with the mask on.
Yeah, like, are you trying to date her or abduct her? Like, pick one.
Difference? I don't know if there's a difference.
Well, that way, if you ask her, like, what do you do? And she says, I'm a reporter, and you know she works at Starbucks. You go, you a lying bitch. I saw where you work. Yeah. Remember the show Pickup Artist on MTV? I don't, but I do remember the movie Pickup Artist. Do you remember that movie, Jack?
No.
Robert Downey Jr. and Molly Ringwald, I think.
Oh, I've probably seen it, but a lot of those kind of.
Oh, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Loud subwoofer. Some of your names are hard to shout.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna sound like you have Tourette's.
I think it already does. Have you ever listened back? I haven't to know, so I'll have to ask somebody who listens. Poppy says, don't stalk anyone. No one likes that ever. I know, but that's the kind of advice you're going to get if you watch this shit. Now, the only advice that they give you that I agree with, ouchie, is they say be confident.
You see that, Jack?
Yeah.
Fucking go
Good one, Frosted.
Get the fuck out.
Somebody watched a comic curation stream.
Oh, man.
But yeah, be confident when you're talking to women, because they like that. Most women don't want you to be a bitch. Deckfish. Most women don't want you to be a bitch. That makes it sound like I'm speaking directly to him. Deckfish. Most women don't want you to be a bitch.
I don't think Deckfish got that problem. Deckfish is cool.
Well, the important thing is just to try and relax and talk to them with normal conversation. Don't try not to say anything weird, and don't bring up any weird perverted hobbies you have. That's not good.
Only
save
whites
that for later.
Yeah.
Oh God, just for the lulz. Man, they're making me work for it tonight. Yeah, well, that's just good information. Or with any interaction, you don't want to throw out your weirdest shit when you first meet anyone.
Yeah, meeting trying to talk to someone that you want to do the mommy and daddy dance with is a lot like a job interview. So you don't have to be as formal, but you do have to kind of be careful in what you say initially. So you have to establish where you stand.
Dude, I can't do that one. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Yeah, they're pushing you now.
You
set the rules for this game. Just remember that, monkey.
I did not. Peter did this shit.
I just saw who said it.
Oh, you just saw the name that popped by? Yeah, sorry, can't do that. There's certain things I will not say on the show, guys. Now, look, if I have no problem saying that word if it's irrelevant to the conversation, but I can't just scream it out like that.
Steven Sperling brings up a good one. Perverted hobbies like comic books. I do not talk about my comic book habit unless I know that it's a safe topic to broach. Like I meet a chick in a comic shop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you read comics? Yep. And that's as far as it goes. I'm not, oh, yes, and Spider-Man's my favorite because he has web shooters and him and Mr. Fantastic teamed up one time in Marvel 2-in-1. No, do not do that.
Peter, do you see what you've done in chat here?
You're communicating that he cares and feels bad about this.
There's another one I can't yell out, but I think that's fuck cunt 3000. Fuck cunt 3000. There you go, guys. You're not going to get me to shout horrible things. I don't do it with super chat. You think I'm going to do it with this? No. Yeah, I talk about, a good thing is talk about where you are, like if you're, the one I keep remembering is this asshole on a beach. I don't know why that one sticks with me. This asshole on a beach. And he basically tells you, go up and be assholes to women. You don't have to do that. Quinn, just go up and talk to him, ask him, if they came with a friend and if she's prettier than her. Women like when you do that. Sister, I reserve the right to shorten your name.
Well, then can't you call the other guy Nini?
I suppose I could have. Evolved Potato. And Cap. Polly.
Hello.
Save me. Frosted Glass. Oh my God. I'm not going to get to do the show at all tonight.
What's going on?
Well, we have some people taking advantage of me yelling the name thing.
Wow, it's like that.
2 hours of monkey Tourette's.
All right. Polly, you're a
Ladies'
whore,
man.
right?
Well, I'll go with Jack's, not yours. Ladies' man, yes.
Far. Am I allowed to yell it out that way, or do I have to yell out your name there? Am I Satan yet? There you go.
In the context of the conversation,
5 dislikes. Monkey upset women again. I haven't even been mean to women yet.
We haven't had a chance to yet.
We haven't even gotten. Look, there are things that you have to be. You have to approach women gently.
They spook
Greg.
easily like deer.
Well, no, like you brought up with the comic thing. I mean, unless you know she's into comics, you don't want to jump right in there.
Nope.
With what a comic nerd you are.
No,
Nope.
no, you don't. You really don't.
You don't lead with that ever. I would rather talk about my masturbation hobbies than role playing in comic books because their vag will dry up faster than the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
you mean faster than Sandman?
Deathfish. I'm a vagina enthusiast, apparently.
And Cap.
I do get fairly enthusiastic about vagina. It's fine.
Oh, me too.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I've just been married a long time, so I'm not a whore.
I think a girl would be fairly disappointed to hear. It's like, so what? You're not interested in ladies' private parts, and you were to be like, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm okay with them. I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Like that's that. If you didn't hear some amount of enthusiasm.
I mean, do you mean non-rubber and latex ones? I don't know.
You don't want to talk about it like it's a sandwich. I could go. I mean, I could go for one. But that's another thing you don't want to lead off with is you do like lady bits. Ebony Williams, thank you so much. Polly is a gem and the saving grace of your last few streams. Say thank you to Polly, Monkey. Say thank you, Polly. Ouch. That was hurtful. That was hurtful.
You didn't say it the way that she wrote it. She wrote it in all capitals with periods in between each one. You didn't say it like she wrote it.
Well, I was too hurt.
That's good shit. Ebony's really funny.
Well,
she puts up with a lot too.
You took that as tongue-in-cheek sarcasm, did you?
We're now taking donations for the Ranting Monkeys Bruised Ego Fund over on the Streamlabs. Holy damn. Ouch.
No, Ebony is simply a charming lady. It's different.
I have a bruised ego now. Nah, my ego's too good for that. Yeah.
Is that what you guys are talking about? Ways of talking to girls? Is that the...
Well, no, kind of. Because
not the way we would talk to girls, but the way some idiot thinks that you should talk to girls.
Ah, gotcha.
What I brought up is that there's so many that pickup artists. I mean, they are a big business in the US. They're big business on YouTube.
Oh, they're mind-blowing, man. Like everybody knows what a neg is, thanks to jerk-offs like that. Like, who the fuck actually uses a neg, man? And if you use it and you get away with it, well, it tells you something about the bar whores you're hanging around.
Wait, what's a neg?
I'm so glad you asked because I didn't want to be the one to have to.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's like, Monk, you know what a neg is, right? You ever heard of one?
I'm assuming it's like a buzzer, right?
No.
Is this one of those like peacocking things where you wear a stupid hat or something to try and draw chicks?
No.
Look at my
what are you? Well, hold on. We'll get to the neg in a sec. What is this peacock hat you refer to?
No, it's called peacocking. You wear something outlandish, so it's like a conversation piece. That guy Mystery talks about it. I've been on the dark corners of the YouTubes as well.
I could see something like a heavy duty splash of color in an otherwise dark outfit, but like something that's like outlandish, like some crazy fucking hat or some shit.
Jamiroquai hat.
Right.
Hey, Polly, what's an egg?
I know what you mean. That's funny.
I've heard the term neg and I can't place it.
It's okay. it's a statement you make. It's a particular category of statement you make at a lady that you're trying to hit on that is actually a negative statement, but it comes across in such a way as not being immediately insulting. And the theory behind it is that all women are insecure, and it's going to make
like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
right, and it's going to make them come back to you in such a way as to keep talking to you because they want to win your approval because they're all essentially insecure people.
Like you don't sweat much for a fat chick.
Well, that would probably be a blunt example of one, but like, no, a neg has to be particularly subtle for it to work in that way. Like,
yeah, you're a little shorter than I'm used to, but you look pretty good.
Yeah, along those lines. Most girls wouldn't be able to make that hairstyle work, but you do it okay.
Yeah, I'm not normally attracted to fives, but here we are.
Again, Jack.
I'm not very good at this.
I think maybe he needs to watch some of these videos. He's got a lot to learn.
I'm a bit too much of an asshole for that sort of thing.
Well, it's you doing that sort of thing makes you an asshole.
Oh, so it's right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, if you got better at it, you'd be great.
You know, in my experience, the thing that works best is walk up, start talking, figure out what you're saying midway through your first sentence. Don't worry about it. Like the line, what you say, blah, 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 blah. That's nowhere near as important as the style, the manner, the eye contact, etc.
So you want to walk up to her and be like, I couldn't help but notice your boobs from over there. It's a pretty nice day out, isn't it?
I mean, it's why they call them headlights, right? I mean, you wanted me to work.
Yeah.
If you're anybody,
must be cold
but
here.
somebody like Jack with his twisted mind, say what's on your mind. But if you're someone like Jack, no, don't. Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah, that's what people keep telling me.
Hang on. Apparently somebody's posting.
Yeah, I'm about to look. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm on my way over too. Thank you for letting us know, guys.
Where are we looking here? General.
Somebody's posting shit in my Discord.
Oh.
Where am I looking?
They come by
guy?
now and then and do that.
Oh, well, so already did it? Okay.
I would like to point out that this.
Thank you, Cynic.
Appreciate it.
Let's call him Lorenzo Lamas because he was a renegade. He's talking about fighting in his timeline here.
Oh God, yes, and how to use he prefers to use a sword. I was like, oh God,
yeah, that's how I know he's a fat nerd.
That's how you know he's never seen pussy in real life.
Yeah, but I like swords.
Yeah, everybody likes swords. We're men, but anybody that says I prefer to use a sword, I'm sorry, I'm gonna win that. I own a gun.
Yeah, I mean, just because I prefer swords doesn't mean I'm not proficient with a firearm.
Oh no, he's talking about sword combat. He's fucking retarded. Has he ever been outside? Is he one of those bubble kids?
I don't know what's wrong with him. I really don't.
He's a bubble kid.
It's the same guy who comes by and posts. Hold on, where's this sword conversation happening in Monkey's?
No.
On Twitter. I was looking at Twitter. They're looking at some other shit. I don't get on Discord, Polly. You know that.
Right.
Okay, so Polly, what led to all this is some comment that idiot YouTube Renegade made. It was something about how he could get women, and I forget the rest of it. I wasn't paying much attention. That's what just made me in general think, guys, look, you need help. We're gonna help you. Just talk to him. Just talk to him.
Yeah.
Stop treating them like they are the
they're a prize to be won.
Like there's some god you have to get their approval of. Just talk to them for fuck's sake.
See, that's what I mean. Like it's along those lines. And if you're nervous about talking to a woman, well, there's 50%, if not more, your problem right there.
Yeah.
Because I've walked up to women and of course it doesn't always work out. Unless you're Brad Pitt and they know that you're Brad Pitt, it's not always going to work out for you. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Well, even Brad Pitt, I mean, any guy can get turned down at any time, depending on, it's not just the woman, it's the timing as well. Orpheus, thank you so much. You guys hear of Dread Game and Spinning Plates?
Huh? No.
Is this some pickup artist shit?
It's gotta be. Because, well, I mean, spinning plates is a magic trick. So
yeah, like on the sticks, right?
It's also spinning plates is a term that's used for any time you're juggling things, trying to keep everything up. Dread game.
If you want to make that work for Jack, you just show him an Asian girl.
Don't let a girl use a dread game on you. From Roosh V of all people.
Roosh V.
The dude that like streams from his kitchen. Probably his mom's kitchen.
The one who said that if you have anal sex with a woman, you're probably gay.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is from the Rational Male. It's not the Rouge V one. This is Rolo Tomasi. I'm not exactly sure why, but somehow last week became the unofficial Dread Week. I've had so many other irons in the fire, both work-wise and blog-wise this month, that I find it particularly annoying that my attention should be distracted by this by this topic again. But I'll admit that the comments about the evils of men manipulatively employing a sense of dread in their LTRs, they have their whole fucking language, man.
I hear you. Like that's so fucking cringy, man. It's Jesus.
This is Dread Games.
Dread
for the lack of a better term is a female condition. What?
Like hysteria?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm just going to admit it. I was naive. I openly thought they were talking about Rastafarians. I'm just.
Dread in this context is an innate fear of loss of security that intensifies as a woman progresses further beyond the wall, and with her diminishing capacity to reestablish that security with a new partner. Okay, once she hits the wall, she starts to dread that she's like never going to be able to hook up with men's again.
Turn into Charlize Theron.
Oh my god. Dude.
Well, what the problem with a lot of these guys is, especially like the MGTOWs and this alleged pickup artists, is they're very angry people. And they're very bitter about the fact that they're not getting the type of girls they think they deserve.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, man. Jordan, I like your submissions today, but that girl doesn't have an ass.
Oh, we got Jordan Twitter stuff. Hang on.
Yep. And you can see it in the picture of her pulling the rope. I don't know why she's pulling a rope. There's
the rope from where?
The metaphor for penis.
I don't know, but you can look when she's bending. Yeah, she shows you the right stuff.
Did you see the picture he did of the giant hot dog?
I did indeed.
That poor girl has no ass.
She doesn't. But you know what? All you have to do is make sure she stays bent over all the time. Like, look, honey, we can date, but you have to stay at like a 30-degree angle. The best icebreaker is the old cringy, do you come here often? Apologize profusely, exclaiming you can't believe you said that, etc. If you both laugh together at the cringe, jackpot, you're in. Sure. I mean, that could work.
Humor is always the best way.
You can also just go up to, look, I'm not quite sure what to say, but I wanted to meet you. Go tell a woman you wanted to meet her.
You looked so interesting to me that I couldn't not ask you a question.
Yeah, pump that ego up. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And by the way, women, do that with men and you will be in. Plus,
fuck yeah.
Come stroke our egos and see what happens.
Most men have absolutely no self-control when it comes to people giving them a compliment. You make them feel like King Kong and, man, they'll be putty.
Look, I had to learn to control my ego is very much like Cyclops' eye blast.
It needs a ruby quartz glasses.
It does. It needed to be. I have
chloroform. It's much easier.
Does this rag smell like ether to you?
Yeah.
Bad gas. What's this rag smell like? Icebreaker. Oh, I've been using an ice pick. Don't do that. Glass frosted, man. That's like the advanced levels. That's the OJ level of picking up women. Don't ask a crippled chick if she fell from heaven. Jordan.
Wow.
If you ask a crippled chick if she fell from heaven and she laughs, yeah, you will be in there that night.
You take a hell of a risk, though. That's like a 15% success rate.
Peter says your idea of no ass is she doesn't have a J-Lo ass. No.
Take a look again at that picture. There is no ass to be seen.
That chick is fine. She's fine. You guys are.
She looks good, but she doesn't have an ass.
Yeah, exactly. She's not unattractive, and
Her ass looks fine.
She does everything she can to accentuate what little ass she has, and good for her, because women, that's what you should be doing for men. Why would you want to cripple a woman? Because she can't feel what you're doing, man.
Right, you can hit her with a bamboo stick and she'll be fine.
You're halfway in.
They do some freaky shit too, so.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to. I mean, if they want to feel anything.
She's easy to pose. Ooh.
Wow.
Polly, you're quiet. What's going on over there, man?
I'm trying to figure out how I managed to pull this off in Photoshop.
Oh. At least a crippled chick.
Nothing. I just I don't remember how I did this, and it's really rough because I want to try and do it again, and it's.
I've been there, man.
It's like, how did I manage that? It makes no sense.
The worst thing is when you've done a picture and you want to create it again, and you go back and you realize you didn't save the Photoshop file. You only saved, whatever other format you did it in.
I was complaining to Jack about that the other night, but luckily I'd saved all the elements that made up the PSD, so I could, I didn't have to go looking for them again. But there's our lesson, chat. If you're going to do anything in Photoshop or editing of any kind, save your originals, save the elements. Computer memory is cheap. Your time is valuable. Just save everything.
Yep. I've done that so many times I can't count. You'd think I'd learn by now. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's how you pick up chicks. Just talk to them. It really is that simple.
And the key is make it simple.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? Practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice.
Or you buy your way in, that chick from Full House.
Ouch. Well, yeah, but if you're not Brad Pitt with the money, you can't buy your way in. So what do?
Steal it.
Practice. And I know I keep using Brad Pitt as the example.
You have a thing for Brad Pitt, don't you?
No, I don't.
Yes, he does.
I'm trying to think of, okay, if you're not Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, he's got a big head. Physically.
Who, DiCaprio?
Yeah, large head. Look at his.
We've been over this. Not since he grew into his head. When he was.
I know, but I just think his whole body looks like an Oompa Loompa now or something.
The fact that you guys have had conversations about the growth of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Look at old movies of him. He's got a giant head.
We were. I said, because I was saying when Leonardo DiCaprio no longer looked like he was 14, because he looked like he was 14 years old up until he turned 32 and then suddenly looked 32. It's weird. I don't know.
Thank you, Terry. Best advice for picking up chicks: lift with your legs, not your back. Indeed, sir.
Nice.
Always.
I don't have a choice now. It hurts too much.
You can fireman carry too if necessary.
Yeah, if you have to. But if you fall down after that, get a new one.
But I
remember, this isn't The Wall. We're not talking about The Wall, because there are very beautiful women who are over the age of 30. Sorry, guys, it's just true. Circa Zero. But try to stay away from 35 and older if you want to have kids.
Leave it alone, monkey.
Polly, just let it happen. Just because. If you want to know why, watch 2 episodes ago.
Thank you. Just leave.
You're welcome.
Keyword search Downsy eggs.
Anyhow,
I will tell you. I will tell you one thing though. It's along these lines, and it's why Brad Pitt? I'm telling you, I think that Pop Tart. I saw that it went by. She said, well, I don't even like Brad Pitt, but if he were to stop and talk to you, I think it is something of female psychology that the status of having had a conversation with Brad Pitt would, he's not an ugly man, so you would sit there and talk with him, so you could tell people that you talked to. I think it's like encountering a stunningly beautiful woman has a certain effect on women. I think encountering a very successful, high status man by the same token has a certain effect on women. I'm not saying you're going to go, every woman is going to go fuck the guy or, whatever, find him drop dead gorgeous, but I think it is going to have an effect. And here, I'll back it up like this. Tupac Shakur, right? I was watching an interview with him, and back when he was alive. And he's talking about the difference between when his first album came out, or when his first album came out, what it was like a year ago. He's like, I went to a club. He goes, I couldn't buy a girl a drink. Literally. I offer, can I buy you a drink? And they're saying no. They're laughing at me. And I remember his line. He goes, I don't know. I guess I was too skinny, something. I have no idea. Here I am a year later. Albums come out. All of a sudden, I'm the same guy. I haven't gotten my checks yet. Not really, because it takes like 90, 120 days, whatever, for the money starts coming in, even in small amounts from your album. So I'm wearing the same clothes. I'm the same guy, you know, but all of a sudden I got an album out there. They've heard me on the radio. What's different? They're different. I'm the same dude. I was rapping before because they make themselves want you. It's something about status with women. It's just the way that it works. And it's kind of like, it really stuck with me because the amount of women that I've heard talk about Tupac, and it's like, oh my God, he was so gorgeous, his eyes and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but when he had no fame around him, he said it himself. He couldn't even buy a girl a drink.
It might have been that.
Go ahead, Jack.
I was just gonna say it might have been that he was self-conscious before, and now he's got this album out, and it changes the way people perceive him because he's feeling more confident now.
You know what? I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Like,
No.
it's not entirely them that's different. It's him and the way he's acting. He just doesn't see it in himself. I could see something like that. Yeah.
Maybe that might be part of it, but here's where women are gonna get mad, or some women. Women do like status. That's women like money and status. That is just fact. And no, I know hashtag not all, because somebody's gonna. I don't care about status. Okay, you don't. But I can show you a whole line of girls that sucked off D. Snyder or Schneider. How do you say his name? Snyder.
Snyder. Yeah.
Snyder.
Yeah.
From Twisted Sister, who is an ugly motherfucker, but he was in a rock band and he has some money. Don't tell me those girls, they're like, oh, I just love ugly men.
You know what? That's probably a better way to say it. You might not be one of the men that's like blown away by the bombshell woman or whatever because she's a ditz or whatever. That doesn't mean the majority of your kind won't be. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's a question of percentages. It's like, okay, yeah, but realize you're not representative of your whole gender by being that way. And that's a fair enough comment. And
that's not just to slam women. Yeah, there's guys out there, but see, for the guys, I don't think it's the status and money that it's just like there's a beautiful woman. It doesn't care if she's famous. It doesn't matter if she could be a fucking hobo for all you know. As long as she's fucking gorgeous and talks to you, you'd be like, hell yeah. You'd be walking tall all day. Fuck, I've had ugly women give me compliments, and the rest of the day I was like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That ugly bitch thought I was cute. No, it's true. I'm sorry. It's true. I'm a beautiful man.
Well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. It's like you said, like, oh, you know, play to a man's ego. Hollow compliments come across to me exactly as that. Hollow. And I see compliments. But it's part of my personality. I guess, because I've heard again and again, it's like, you don't take compliments very well, do you? Especially from women. And I'm like, shut up, you know, like, just like move on from the subject, or I make a joke out of it or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even know. Like, what do you mean handle a compliment? I don't even know. Like, I just can't put on a fake tone too. I've noticed that. Like, once it was pointed out to me, it's like, well, thanks, baby. I know, like, you know, that kind of bullshit, but that's just it, is bullshit.
Well,
I'm uncommon that way. I've come to figure that out. I'm not representative way. Most men, you know, yeah, they'll take compliments, like you said, play to their ego.
I can't take a compliment for shit, so you're not alone.
Most people can't take compliments.
I don't know about that, man. I think most people take them pretty fucking well.
They don't. Give somebody a compliment and see how fast they disparage themselves.
Polly, I enjoy your compliments and your content and everything you do for me.
I don't do none for you.
See, look at that. You can't take a compliment
immediately.
but I said I was that way. You understand?
But everybody's that way. Almost everybody's that way. I am, and I'm not lying here. I'm not stroking I am the only person I know that when somebody says, you look very nice today, I'm like, why, thank you. Yes, I do.
look at it. He even Pop-Tart, and I talk to him all the time, and like both of them, like back and forth. It's like, oh God, you and compliments like oil and water. Employee hates himself. I said he was cute, and he was pissy for days. I was pissy for days, apparently.
I'm kind of pissy right now.
He does, man.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. No, but my overall point is, Like if you're a woman and somebody says most women are attracted to status and money, but I think money is an aspect of status personally. That's my, whatever, as a side point, that doesn't mean that, you are a money grubbing whore because you happen to be a woman. You might be one of those outliers where that's not the case, but realize most women, I think, are that way.
Most women are money grubbing whores.
They are.
Damn it, Jack.
Otherwise, explain to me why so many of them find, again, look at rock stars. They're like, he's so cute. And like, he looks like he burned his face. What are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
Any rock star, name one.
Oh,
how many
they all
fucking
look
kids,
like they're burned up.
How many fucking kids does the lead singer of I just had it. Not Keith Richards, the singer.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. Motherfucker looks like a bass. But women can't wait to throw their panties at that man. He's like 90 now, and they're still doing it. Yeah, it's because he's attractive. He's got a good personality.
So okay, hold on. You got Eve throwing out this line. There are plenty of girls that chase the guys on the football team with the nice cars, sure, but there were just as many who didn't. Now, let me propose a question to you, gentlemen.
Okay, go ahead, and then I want to address that.
Let's just say hypothetically, she's right. Mm-hmm. And we're focusing on the guys. Would this be the male equivalent of what we're saying, like women in hypergamy, how they are? Would that be the female equivalent of the way that they're extremely judgy of beautiful women? Do you understand what I'm saying? That we look at like, oh, of course that guy can get any woman he wants. Look, he's got status and money. And there's actually a whole fuck ton of women that aren't going for that. We're just really judgy about the women who do, because we don't have mad status and money. See what I'm saying? What I'm getting at here?
I get it, but I think it's a phenomenon that's been shown to be true.
Are there just as many women who don't want the status?
No.
And we're just focused on the ones who do.
I think the ones that don't are very, very rare, because most of them are just feeling insecure about going after that. Like, oh, he'd never go for me.
Now we're entering into mind reading, though, saying that.
But is it mind reading, or is it calling on experience?
Don't psychic shame me.
I'm not. I'm posing it as a question because I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just asking is a better way to put it.
I can't talk about this without sounding really conceited. Have you ever had a woman tell you that they never tried to go for you because they thought that you were out of their league?
Never using those words, but I was really surprised that you started hitting on me. Like, yeah. So, generally along those lines, I've heard.
Yeah. So is it that they don't want, the other guys, or is it they don't think they're good enough? How many times in movies, and yes, even some written by women, where it's like the women are bitching because the captain of the football team never looks at them. That's not coming just out of, it's not just out of imagination. Look, I think women are hardwired to want the best they can get. And for them, that is a status thing. That's why you'll see them with ugly men with a lot of money, where for men, status is more about how beautiful the woman on your arm is.
You're such a biological determinist, Monkey.
Well, I think, thousands of years of human evolution kind of backs it up.
What evolution next should be telling us there's only two genders?
Women want to feel safe, Monkey. It's why they want that security. Yeah, that's what makes the most sense to me, because otherwise, how else do you explain like Bill Gates' wife?
Warren Mallison says, if you want to learn to take compliments, apply social lubricants to yourself. Okay, drink it up and get a cab to your local gay bar.
Oh, yeah. Gay men are very complimentary.
I see what you're saying. It's just compliments be flying all over the place if you want to get used to it, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terry Diamandis, thank you. Men want fertility, a.k.a. looks. Women want security, a.k.a. money.
Mm-hmm.
It's as baseline as you get.
Yeah. So if you want to get a woman, first of all, you get a really big butterfly net or a burlap sack. Then acquire the chloroform.
You know what?
If you want to get a money, rob a bank, or a woman, rob a bank.
See, okay, you know what? I don't get this. Like, it's like, Monkey, you can't have it both. Like, thousands of years of evolution, but then you're arguing on behalf of money, but yet you're disagreeing with me that it's about status, not money. Money's a relatively new inclusion in human society. So what the fuck?
I didn't argue with you about that. Before I could even say anything, you switched it to something else.
I pulled a monkey. Got it.
You
Okay.
did. And then you attributed what I was going to say. Damn, Polly. Because what I was going to say is that money is a sign of status.
Oh, we agree on that? Okay.
I do. Yeah.
I thought we had a difference of opinion.
It doesn't. You can have one or the other. You can have money without status and status without money.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree.
But even in those cases, I mean, it's it doesn't have to be a lot of status or a lot of money. It's relative. You know what I mean? If you grew up in the trailer park, right? And I'm not sorry, trailer park people. Like a rundown house. The kids that I was watching, my family was watching. What's that show with Hoarders? If you grew up in that house, and then somebody from just a middle class, nice family looked at you, you'd be like, oh, "He's the dreamiest thing ever."
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. You got Eve there saying now, you guys are a bunch of hopeless romantics, you know? And I was like, well, let me tell you something. Under layers of calcified cynicism, I am a romantic at heart. When I say that I think there's a lot of hypergamy in the world, it's with a hung head that I say it. You understand what I mean? Like, I'd like to believe in soulmates and romanticism and the one man for you. And, well, you get what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, it's like, yeah.
I am a romantic.
Yeah, I believe in high romance and in the whole 9 yards, but then it's like that's why tales of cheating women and dudes always after this. Oh man, it sucks to see that, because I think, oh man, people suck, and my dreams are just that. You know what I mean? That's not cool.
Right there, Lucky popped out. Just being honest, I do like that Chris can pick up full-grown men and throw them. Yeah, one of the things Lady Monkey really liked about me, used to till I got sick, was big ass arms, and I was a mean motherfucker. If we had to part a crowd, I'd just walk right the fuck through it, and she would just trail behind me. I was her shield, man. She loves that shit. Women, that's another form of status. I mean, it's not the same as like he's got a big house, but he can take care of me. That's, I mean, another. It's women want to be protected.
I hear the patriarchy talking over there.
Hey, it's true. I don't give a fuck what feminist bitches say. Just because, look at them. If anybody wants to be protected, it's them. They want daddy to come back and tell them how much he loves them.
Yeah, but he can't, because he's hiding from them because they're crazy.
Ultimately, women want security. Exactly. That's what it comes down to. And sorry, money equals security in our society. So yeah, there are a lot of women who be like, he got that money, I would suck that dick.
Is that why these socialists are like getting more and more antsy?
How do you mean?
Well, if there's no more money to be, coveting, then security is guaranteed for all, and then it can really just be about how you feel about the other person.
You've seen some of these socialists? Look at Bernie Sanders. Of course he wants everybody to have the same amount of money.
Yeah, is Bernie Sanders married?
Yeah.
Is he? I've never stopped to think about that until now. What's his wife like? Is she a crazy commie too?
Yeah, they had their honeymoon in the USSR.
Yeah,
they really did.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something about her bankrupting a school or something.
What?
Yeah,
I kind of vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
now.
I can't remember the exact story. Yeah, but she's kind of a mess too. Hard eyes for Bernie. Have you heard of the 80-20 rule? Sounds vaguely familiar, but it's not. I'm sure I've heard it somewhere, but couldn't tell you what it means. This is why women are so loose now. They have the state for security. That's an interesting take. I don't think that's what makes them loose, though. I think that's genetics. They're not doing their Kegels, man.
You got to do those Kegels, ladies. Nobody likes driving down the tunnel.
Nobody likes a sloppy vag.
Is there any clinical proof Kegels work?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that the same thing you do to strengthen the vaginal floor so your vag doesn't fall?
I haven't done a lot of research into it, Monkey.
Yeah, it's the muscle you flex when you're trying to hold in your pee.
Yeah.
So that's always good to have a strong one of those, because when you're 80, you don't want to piss yourself. So, but for the ladies, it tightens things up.
P-Dog says, women never knew if I had money, but I know being tall and decent looking was a huge asset for me in my dating days. Yeah, man, most women like tall dudes. At least taller than them.
No one under 6 feet.
It is amazing. Yeah, guys, I love those things, you know, when women come out there with this is my list. He has to have dark hair and piercing eyes and a fat bank account, and broad shoulders, and a big dick. Try doing that
you really hit the harshness on that big dick part there.
Well, no, here's why. Can you imagine, you know, this is what I want in a woman, a nice, tight cunt. They'd be like, oh, that motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
That is my new ringtone.
She must have a tight pussy.
When student loans calls me now, it'll be like a nice tight cunt.
It's just, I mean, okay, I know we're getting into something a little different here, but the difference in the ways that men are allowed to express what they want in a woman, and what women are allowed to express what they want in men is fucking retarded. Let's see. They used to have those lists around.
Yeah, their lists are unrealistic, though. I mean, you're looking at what 1% of the population that would have all of those traits. What are the odds they want you?
Well,
you gotta have flexible standards like Asian, not fat.
I remember we got a bunch of Red Letter Media fans, I think, in chat.
I love Red Letter Media.
Yeah. Have you seen have you watched all the Star Wars reviews?
Can't say I have, actually, for those.
Now, when they got to the Attack of the Clones, episode 2.
All the Star Wars. Well, yeah, no, wait, I have seen them all. I had to put it into perspective here, but yeah.
Okay. They, when they're talking about Anakin getting together with Padme, they're like, here's the way that women think about things. And they just do this comedic voiceover, and they got one of their lady friends to read it out, right? And it's like, I want him to be tall and handsome and funny, but not too funny. And I want him to be good with kids, but like not in a creepy way. And then I want him to have a good time around my friends. And then you just hear it echo and trail off into the distance. And it's like, and here's what Anakin and generally men are thinking. And it's like, is she hot?
I remember that.
And it's like, and number 2, no, seriously, bro, is she hot?
If women can make demands, why can't we? Like, I want a woman that can cook or do dishes or not sneak around spending too much on shoes and purses. Well, you can. You just can't put that list out into the public, or you will be labeled a misogynist. How dare you? How dare you? Standards? How dare you have standards for the woman you want in your life?
Monsters.
Look, I got lucky. I found the woman I wanted. She's short. She's got brown curly hair, nice boobs, nice ass. That's all I was looking for.
A friend of mine told me that if you haven't met the girl of your dreams, you probably did and just fucked it up. And I was like, God damn, man.
That's cynical shit.
You know how many women there are out there?
No, I just said, I was like, that's the kind of thing you shouldn't say to people.
Oh, man, I've told this on Lords of the Night. I've never told it over here. Oh, yeah. First, Jack brings up something really good in chat there. This is a great time to remind you guys. Monkey in the Morning is brought to you by you. If you'd like to support the show, please support the gentlemen that are on the show, either through their Streamlabs or by going over to their sites and subbing and watching their stuff, because that's something nice you can do. No, but I've told this. So me and Lady Monkey, she's a hopeless romantic. She's one of those who believes in soulmates, and I do not believe in soulmates.
Ugh.
And when what was that? You know those things that are supposed to match you based on the personality traits you have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Those dating. I forget what the big one was. There
Match.com.
it wasn't Match.com. It was one of the other ones. Anyway, she's like, if we take that, eHarmony. That's the one it was. Because if we take their test, that it'll say we should be together. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And so we took it, and of course I was right, because we are way too different. But they're like, well, here's some women you might like. And this one woman emailed me, and it was like reading something I wrote, and I'm like, you are the most annoying bitch in the world. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want to be with me. I'm already with me all the time. I don't want a mere reflection of me that just has a puss and titties. I should have asked for a titty picture. Anyhow, hold up. 80% of women want less than 15% of men. That shit don't math. Layman, there's a theory that Monkey irritates himself. If I had to live with me, fuck yeah, it'd irritate me. You can't have the same personality. Not with my personality. No. I drive my wife insane. Ask her sometime. Does Monkey ever irritate you? I don't want to live with that shit. That's why I didn't marry somebody like me. No, but there's a theory that marriage was actually brought about to help spread out the genes, because some guys just couldn't get the women's because other guys were taking them all.
See what I mean? Such a biological determinist, man.
Oh my God, marriage is communism.
Look, man, it is. It's helped. I don't know if I agree with it completely, but I can definitely see it.
Well, it doesn't even make any sense. Like,
mean?
I get the point you're making generally. It's fine.
Let me grab Streamlabs real quick. Thank you, Circus Zero, for comic money.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah.
And thank you for supporting him. That's awesome, guys. I definitely think if society didn't have this idea of monogamy, that some guys would definitely have more than one woman, and that the incels, they wouldn't be such a new thing.
Huh.
Circus Zero, thank you so much for Lunchable money. I appreciate it. You are a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
Yeah, he tossed me some checks for a ride to work tomorrow. That'll be nice. So thank you.
Well, opportunities do attract. You can't have two monkeys. The staircase is only so wide. Well, we could fall down individually. No, I don't know if it would be so bad that we would need to concoct something to keep the genes from looking like the royal family. But yeah, I definitely do think that some women wouldn't be with the guys they're with now. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's just because they're German.
Oh, where you can marry your brother. Did you guys ever see that couple? There's a brother and sister who are dating. And yeah, there was a whole bunch of articles about them maybe 5-6 years ago about how horrible it was. This couple was in love and they were being kept apart. Their brother and sister. I'm like,
oh, I remember that now.
Oh, fucking Germans
being kept apart.
Oh, that was going on in Germany?
Yeah. You could probably still look them up. German brother and sister couple or something like that. What Monkey is trying to say is that he appreciates diversity. I do. That's why I like Stacey Dash.
Except her feet.
That and her feet are horrible. Oh, I see what you, that was Tower. That was Dak saying that. Yeah, donations are not required, but they are appreciated, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support of the channel, and not just donations, which, by the way, they are really helpful. But you guys just watching, man. The last night's stream, which, by the way, I don't even remember the first part of. I remember rambling.
I know I had fun, but I don't remember doing anything.
It actually is outpacing the Lords of the Night from yesterday.
See, that's a good sign. It means that we did something fun, and it was just fun enough that it wasn't specific, and we had fun doing it.
BG says, just imagine how many Chads would be murdered if we had polygamy. Damn Chads. I think that's one of the worst. That euphemism annoys the shit out of me. Damn Chads. Don't blame it on the Chads that you're a weirdo.
That's just what a Chad would say.
Well, I am kind of a Chad.
We need to rename them Warrens for Warren Jeffs because he had a lot of chicks.
Steven says, I'm looking for a channel where donations are required but not appreciated. Well, Steven, this can be that channel just for you.
In fact, if you send something, we'll call you a bitch on camera.
I'd be happy to. I'm not watching by my free will. Someone tied me to a chair. No,
How are you typing?
The fucking hamster, I forgot about it.
Oh, the hamster. Oh, my God. That poor hamster.
So good. Fucking hamster.
The hamster and the parakeet?
Yes.
Yeah. That was
That's why I forgot everything. That was the only thing that blew my mind, and then I totally forgot everything.
Oh, man.
The cruel Dr. Mengele of parakeets. Yeah.
So
Jesus.
Every time I think about that, it's just
It was amazing.
Birds are assholes.
That bird
No
was a
shit.
dick.
oh, man.
Does anyone need more evidence that birds are just assholes?
No, but I need
my
that link
God.
to send it to my girlfriend. So if you can find it again.
Oh, I have it because
please.
it's in my history from yesterday.
Yes. Link that in chat, and she can go watch that and laugh her little happy ass off.
There you go.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I don't know how well it's going to share. We'll just put that on while we
watch that real quick.
I still have the looping GIF if you just want it playing constantly.
I like how he walks away and then comes back. All right, bitch, here we go. Yeah, it sucks
You don't really see how fast his head is going up and down there. He's like working to spin that poor little hamster.
The hamster looks like he's gonna fall through the little cracks between the pegs. Just
There we go.
Ah, so worth it.
If you want to see how fast that is, yeah, just go watch that video. It's so fucking horrible.
She doesn't have any mentions. She's like, oh no.
Oh, man.
I love it so much. Oh my God, my cheeks are starting to hurt again. Also, thank you, Deckfest. She says, keep up the good stuff, man. Buy yourself a beer, too. I will. There's actually a thing of sake I wanted to get, so if I get time during the daylight, I'm going to go buy it. So appreciate that.
It puts the lotion on its fur or it gets the wheel again.
Didn't Richard Gere do something with a hamster? Wasn't that a guinea pig or something?
I don't
I think it was a gerbil. Yeah.
Gerbil. Guinea pig. Holy
Yeah, but
fuck.
was that a true story?
No,
I have no idea.
Nobody can confirm it. It just was a rumor that went around. So he probably did it.
They have found dead rodents around his house.
You know, Hollywood, right?
Hey.
Am I right? Hollywood?
He's a weirdo.
Probably not wrong.
Oh God, what else were we going to talk about tonight? There's there was a demonstration somewhere. I wanted to put that video in here too. I don't know if I saved it though. I think I just liked it. God damn it. I hate when I do that.
What were they demonstrating?
Well, first of all, here's a great video. It's from, I don't know what Logan Paul's live
Fucking
stream
problem is?
Well, no. Alex Jones was on Logan Paul's live stream, and there's almost a 2-minute clip there, and it is just funny as fuck because Alex is out of control. Amazingly so. He starts talking about how Logan and Joe Rogan should get together as a couple.
Call it Logan and Rogan.
Calling him Rolo, I think is what he was calling him, or Jolo. And then he starts asking, which one of you is going to be the bottom? He goes, are you going to give it to Joe, or are you going to let him get behind you and take you. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I missed the other one. No, there was a protest somewhere, and this poor little protester got their ass kicked by the police, and it was one of the funniest things I've seen today, and I forgot to share it. I forgot to mark it so I could share it with you guys. It was beautiful. Teen pal helped son beat his mom with baseball bats and slit her throat. Wow.
Whoa.
Shit.
Son of the year. Fucking asshole. Good luck in prison. We should probably check our hashtag too. We got about half an hour left.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
But I'm scrolling here because I want to find that video. For those of you who like to watch cops beat up assholes, there's one part the cop puts his it's not really his knee, he puts his shin on the back of the bitch's neck because she won't sit the fuck or lay the fuck still when they're trying to arrest her. She threw some kind of chemical at the person who was speaking.
That was Michael Knowles from Daily Wire. Yeah.
Yes.
They threw bleach at him.
Well, they've come out and said it wasn't actually bleach. It just smelled like bleach. Oh, dear God. Teacher who sexted teen using her school email pleads guilty.
Oh, man.
It's in New Jersey. A lot of these are in New Jersey. What's wrong with New Jersey?
There aren't enough hours in the day to explain that one.
And she's not, again, it's another one like, you're not unattractive. A grown man would have banged you. Like, she's not horrible.
Men only want one thing, so I'll find it in boys first.
Well, that's the other thing, because that going back to what women want, I don't understand what women see in these young boys. I don't get it. It goes against human nature. She entered a guilty plea on child endangerment charges. She's accused of sending nude photos and explicit messages to a student. You sent nudes to a teenager. I mean, he's going to be beating off to those forever, but that's not something you do, dummy. Fucking pervert. How do you look at a kid and go, I got to get me some of that?
Teach women not to molest.
Right?
That's great.
I'm still looking for that beat 'em up thing, but I can't find it. Damn it. Oh, well.
At least it's
I enjoyed it earlier.
thing.
What's that?
Nothing.
Back in a quick.
Oh, well. What was his name, Jack?
Michael Knowles.
Michael Knowles. Check out Michael Knowles. I know it's on his Twitter.
That's true, Alex. Also, hi.
Hold on. I just heard the Michael Knowles thing. Is that the video you guys are looking for?
Yeah.
Monkey.
Oh, cool.
It's in the group chat.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah. You don't sub to
I
Daily
haven't
Wire,
seen
Monkey?
this much of it.
Yeah, like the 4.5 minute video clip.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
they don't get real good down on where she was getting fucked up. Yeah, there's video from right off to the right side. I'll throw this in the chat for everybody. Right off to the right side there, there's a protester, the one who threw shit at him, who's being held down by the cops so she could be arrested. And it was a wonderful video. But anyway, we're going to check out MIT AM. Guys, if there's a story you want me to maybe look at, hit me up at MIT AM on the Twitter machine. By the way, that's also where you can always find Jordan's submissions of the beautiful ladies of the day.
That should be an official thing for us.
Bear, you want to come hang out, dude? We haven't talked in a long time. Understand if you can't, but if you want to.
Well, no, they showed them escorting a blonde woman out. I didn't have the audio on when I played it, but my first thought was a voice in my head saying, "It's ma'am."
Give him 10, Monkey, he says.
Oh, cool. Will you send him the link, Dex?
I will.
Let's see. Oh, wait, I found it. There we go. I really want you guys to see this because it's now look, if you're gonna be yelling police harassment, don't watch. But if you want to see a protester finally getting what they fucking how they deserve to be treated with some of the shit motherfucker threw shit at this guy. that they're saying smelled like bleach, and there's no telling what it actually was.
Daily Wire's Twitter said he didn't even have a Subway sandwich.
All
They had a good sense of humor about it.
right, this one comes from the original Shroom. San Jose to fly rainbow flags near new Chick-fil-A location.
Aw, get over it.
The actual city's doing fuck off. The city council in San Jose, California this week voted unanimously to fly rainbow flags in support of LGBTQ rights near a Chick-fil-A set to open next month at the city's airport. Council members voted 11-0 on Tuesday to hang both a rainbow flag and a transgender rights pink, blue, and white flag. They have their own flag now? I thought they were part of the LGBT. I thought they were the T in LGBT.
God, am I going to have to learn heraldry to figure out what these all mean?
It's going to be like navigating at sea, for fuck's sake. At a yet to be determined location at San Jose International Airport, according to NBC News.
Isn't this technically harassment since they decided to? Yeah.
It's absolutely harassment. But fuck them. Who cares? You know what?
If Chick-fil-A's still going to make money, it doesn't matter.
Here's what you do. You buy yourself a nice Chick-fil-A sandwich because they're good, and then go admire the flag.
Sure, why not?
Everybody wins.
Yep. Chick-fil-A made money, and you're still supporting the LGBT by, walking up there and giving it the old salute.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're not hurting anybody's rights. There has been a trans flag. You've probably seen it and not realized. Well, here again, Cass, my question is, aren't they the T in the LGBT?
They got to separate, though. They got to be special.
Why do they need their own flag? And is there a different one for trans men and trans women? Are there like 3 flags?
Oh, this is going to get complicated. I'm going to get confused and be like, oh, are you waving the transgender flag? And they're like, no, this is Mexico's flag.
Look, hey, whatever makes them happy. But Jesus Christ, how many flags?
Yeah, but what makes them happy is making us unhappy on purpose.
It's going to look like naval vessels signaling to each other. Okay, this one comes from, Shrieking Ball Bag.
Love it.
Load up. Here we go. Man arrested for being drunk at Olive Garden eating spaghetti with his hands. You want to guess where this was?
Florida.
Police in Naples, Florida, arrested a man they say was shirtless, drunk, and belligerent at an Olive Garden on Sunday. Brad Paget, 32, is charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. Disorderly intoxication. Okay. According to the police report, officers were called to the Olive Garden on 5th Street South because Paget was causing a disturbance. When they arrived, they say they found him sitting on a bench next to the front door, shoveling spaghetti in his mouth with his hands. All right, go you.
Why can't it ever be in Minnesota? Why is it always Florida?
Warm places attract weirdos.
It's the swamp gas. Florida is a giant swamp. This is our half-naked drunk spaghetti eater.
Yeah, that's about how I pictured it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Massive Dynamics sends me my favorite story of the day. I haven't even read it yet, and I know it's my favorite story of the day. Michael Avenatti is hit with 36 counts of fraud for stealing from clients and lying to the IRS, and now faces 335 years in prison. Aw.
Good job.
Way to go, Michael, you
The
dumbass.
trans flag identifies as a banner.
Oh, my God.
Night,
That's
Cass.
so fat.
Night, Cass.
Lay down.
Okay. Didn't she say she was going to sleep earlier?
Don't
We're
question
too
the
awesome.
woman. All right?
You're keeping her awake.
Okay. By the way, guys, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do it on Streamlabs right there. Michael Avenatti is hit with 36 counts. Avenatti, 48, was hit with the new charges on Thursday in federal prosecutors.
Just ignore it. We know they can't type.
They include claims he stole from 5 client settlements by telling them he had not received them and spending the money himself. He also allegedly dodged paying taxes for years and stole money from employees' paychecks, which he claimed was going to the IRS for taxes. Oh, dude, we had that happen where I worked once. I worked for a machine shop that they grouped with a whole bunch of other small companies to go to this one conglomerate company.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
And for 5 years, they didn't pay our taxes.
Well, I hope they got audited and got out of business.
Well, where was I? Oh, it was when I first hurt my neck. I'd been out for like 2 weeks, and my buddy comes over that I worked with. He goes, "You're not going to believe what happened." It's like, what? He goes, "The FBI raided the main office."
Oh, man. I bet you were sad you weren't there.
Well, it actually worked out weird because I lost my job over that. Because once that happened, all the little companies broke back up, right?
Sure.
Well, technically, I worked for that other company, not the new company that was its own place again. I'm like, well, I'm out of a job.
The fact that they wouldn't offer you one, that just surprises me.
Avenatti is also accused of perjuring himself by lying during a 2017-2018 bankruptcy case for his law firm. If convicted on all 36 counts, he'll spend the rest of his life behind bars. You know, lots of people have made the joke that they hope he gets jailed with Cohen because he's just been a straight dick about the whole Cohen thing. I want him to get jailed with Cohen, not just because of the funny part of it, but so that when Michael is spending the rest of his life in prison, he will always remember the day Cohen got out of prison while he still had to stay. I would like Cohen to leave him a little note on his pillow. See you next time. Let's see. He denies every single allegation and claims he is being targeted by politically motivated enemies. Avenatti will return to court on April 29th in Santa Ana, California. In Orange. This one we actually read tonight, but it's another good one to read. Colleen Bernier sends this one, the fabulous Colleen. Come on, open the story. Damn it, open the damn story. All right, this story may not open. I might just have to tell you from my memory. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to tell you from my memory. There's a place in, I forget where this was. It's somewhere in Asia. And crows over there are stealing panties off of clotheslines.
All right.
And nobody can figure out why they're stealing just the panties. But yeah, they have a real problem with crows stealing panties in Asia right now.
Good crows. They know where it's at.
Crows with a panty fetish.
Yeah. Wonder if Brian Stelter is still endorsing Avenatti for president. You know what? You can ask him over on the Twitter machine. Ask him how that whole Avenatti support's going. This is one that I doubt the science on. Also from Colleen Bernier. Holding in a fart means you might breathe it out your mouth. Have you ever held a fart in to save face? Chances are, if you're honest, the answer to that question is yes. But what you're about to read might make you think twice about that when you feel a buildup of gas in your tummy, because holding in a fart won't just leave you feeling uncomfortable. It could end up with you breathing the fart out of your mouth instead. That's according to Professor Claire Collins, a nutrition and dietetics expert.
Really, dude? That's what I wake up to.
Yes. Hang on. We're not done. We're talking about fart breathing.
Yummy.
At the University of Newcastle, writing for The Conversation, she said holding in trapped wind could cause abdominal distension, with some gas reabsorbed into the circulation and exhaled in your breath. I am fairly certain that's not how the body works.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And that's why, again, look, notice that it was a woman who wrote this or came up with this idea. Yeah. What you're really talking about is that sometimes people just have bad breath. Bear, how are you this morning, my friend?
Well, I don't have bad breath because I just brushed my teeth. So, and I do not hold my wind in either. I fucking let it all out. I don't care who's about.
I know you do. You've done it on my stream.
Fucking lay chaff everywhere. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I'm not too bad. We haven't spoken in a while.
No, I've got the last couple of invites over to Blood Wings, but I've not been able to do it.
You've been dying, mate.
Yeah, I ran out of my medicine, dude.
You ran out. That's because you keep double dipping.
No, this one wasn't a double dip. I didn't realize how long it was going to take my doctor to get the prescription called in. So yeah, there was a 2-day period there where I was like, nope, I none. Anyway, leaked memo alleges Google shadow bans problematic websites. Well, who didn't know that? This is from Massive Dynamics. Google's trust and safety team allegedly were in charge of monitoring a blacklist of problematic websites. The memo was leaked to the Daily Caller, who published excerpts on April 9th. The memo stated, quote, the deceptive news domain blacklist is going to be used by many search features to filter problematic sites that violate the good neighbor and misrepresentation policies. The purpose of the blacklist will be to bar the sites from surfacing in any search feature or news product. It will not cause a demotion in the organic search results or de-index them altogether.
No,
The fuck you mean it's going to keep them from surfacing, but it doesn't change how they show up? What the fuck are you talking about?
Didn't make any sense.
doesn't a good neighbor policy sound like something that came out of like
State Farm?
Soviet Union? Oh, yes, we have the good neighbor policy.
And finally, I'm going to end on one that is going to piss me off. It might piss y'all off too.
Dax,
This is
stop
another one we
wanking.
read.
What's
that?
wagging?
Can fucking hear him fapping.
No one's fapping.
That's Dax playing video games.
That is Dax playing video games.
He's fucking playing with his joystick.
I'm
He
playing
is.
2 joysticks.
Dirty bastard.
This comes from Frosted Glass, and it's in Salon. So you know it's going to be good.
Mhm.
Boys will be boys, limits all genders. We need a radical shift in how we raise boys.
Yeah, no. We need to bring back spanking.
See?
You know what?
I told you.
We need to bring back letting boys be boys.
Oh, what?
I know. Radical idea. One of the biggest lessons we're learning from the #MeToo movement is that the burden of striving for a more equal world cannot rest on the shoulders of women alone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh, God.
We need more men than ever to step up and call out misogyny.
Like
lift us
Gillette
up.
tells us to.
Indeed. To lift us up without looking up our skirts.
Well, that should calm a lot of men
That was
down.
kind of funny. You got to give them that.
To have our backs, not rub them. And to believe us and back us up.
They don't want
Even
back
if it
rubs?
means, yes, even if it means losing some of the hold they have on the higher echelons of power.
Oh, fuck off.
Before any of that can happen, people of all genders need to consider how we came to form our own views of masculinity.
People of all genders. You mean both genders?
We need to understand the misogynistic blind spots, emotional scarring, and limiting behavior many boys develop as they learn how to become men.
Right? Jesus.
And we all need to radically change the way we raise our boys.
Women can't raise boys into men.
They can.
No, they can't. Only a
they-
man can raise a man.
I think like as a Navy brat, Dad wasn't there a lot.
Daddy wasn't there to take
Exactly.
me
Most of what
anywhere.
turned me into a man is my mom.
Are you sure it wasn't your life experiences as you got older?
No, looking back, a lot of how I am was formed pretty much by the time she died. It was the lessons I learned from her that you still need that male role model because Dad was there when he could be. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
Mom was molding us into Dad. She wasn't molding us into Mom. She's
Yeah,
like,
good-
you need to
good
be
lady.
like your father.
Good lady.
Yeah.
Let a boy be a boy.
Oh yeah. We did a lot of shit we probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How many skirts you lift, monkey?
Dude, I started playing. I'll show you mine if you show me yours when I was 4. Serious.
Dirty bastard.
And
I
his
still
teachers
remember.
were all on board with playing.
Yeah, look, it was playtime. We didn't poke anything. We just looked. Women raise kids, men raise adults. You need the male role model, but you need a woman who's there to teach you to be a man. Women can do it. The problem now is we have women raising boys to be women. Okay. Go ahead and cry. My mom was like, "I'll give you something to cry about." All right. You're right, Mom. Anyway,
my mom beat the fuck out of me.
yeah. Oh God, we socialize boys in this inescapable boyhood.
Well written.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Inescapable boyhood.
Much of what happens to males happens in boyhood, and that boyhood has not been created for boys or by boys or for boys.
What?
But it's really created for another purpose. And in that process of socializing boys into masculinity, there are routine casualties and losses, including an emotional level, on an educational level, in terms of health and so forth. On the educational level, we'll start going back to letting boys excel instead of leaving them behind because all you care about is fucking women. You douche fucks.
Just separate the gendered schools again.
Oh man, it's just we've talked about this. Boys are not broken girls. Stop treating them like that.
It's funny because you see those stories all the time about kids who are raised with the gender neutral toys are just both options, and the girls will gravitate towards the girl stuff, and the boys will gravitate towards the boy stuff naturally. And then people get depressed. It's like I thought I did everything right. I gave them both options, but they chose the wrong one.
Well, they did studies with Barbies and G.I. Joes. They gave little girls Barbies, or G.I. Joes, and little boys Barbies. And the boys made the Barbies fight like fuck, while the girls made the G.I. Joes do family stuff. Like, it's almost like it's just how it works.
And there's nothing wrong with the natural order. Nothing.
Try using that pseudo social science bullshit to fucking justify their fucking positions on this shit. Fuck off.
Right.
Oh, somebody said I was roboting. I'm sorry. Steam was downloading again. Let me know if it happens. It's not much I can do about it because I stopped those, but
if it happens.
It sounds an awful lot like she's assuming genders. It's not just that. It's this whole thing. It really is that there are people in the society, women, who think men are just defective women, that boys are just defective girls. They really don't understand that there's a difference between us.
That's sexist, monkey. I'm sorry, but you off to prison you go.
I know.
7 years.
7
How
years, mate.
dare I? But that
Or you can
wraps
convert
up
to Islam and you're fine.
Oh.
Maybe that's how they're going to
that's
get us all to
true.
convert. Is just they're like, hey, there is a way to keep your traditionalism. It's right here with the word Sharia law branded into it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Even if it meant marrying my sister, I mean, she's a nice girl and everything, but I'm okay. Man, what a day.
Yeah.
I missed out on the how to attract a woman,
Oh, sure.
That was fun.
which I assumed you just leave a bottle of Prosecco in a park somewhere, and then as soon as one walks in and picks it up, you jump on her.
Well, you leave a $5 bill laying on the ground,
Oh, okay.
and you get yourself one of those old clubs like Captain Caveman had.
And whack.
Oh, kabong, kabong.
Give the girls and the boys and girls some dolls and a ball and see who plays with which toy. Yeah, I mean, look, I talked about this. Who was I talking to? I can't remember. Might even been on this stream. Little Butt, she loves her dolls, man. She loves them, but she also likes playing with cars. She loves Spider-Man. These are things that I instilled in her. But yeah, her favorite thing to do is to play with Legos, but it's always to build houses. She has a Belle Lego from Beauty and the Beast. She got a Beauty and the Beast set of Legos, and we're always building houses.
It really triggers me how Americans say that.
Say what, Bell?
Legos.
They are
Lego.
Legos.
No, it's not. It's just Lego. The plural of
They're
Lego
Legos.
is Lego.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a fucking ninja, all right? The plural of ninja is ninja, but Legos are Legos.
No, it's just Lego.
No, because you're playing with multiple sets of Lego, so it's Legos.
You just did it then.
Yes, because I'm illustrating the difference between a singular Lego set.
I've got
and
a box of Lego. I'm
Legos.
playing with some Lego. I built a mighty tower out of Lego.
Ew, no, that sounds terrible.
This is another one of those things that we invented, so you don't get to tell us how to say it.
No, you didn't.
Actually, I think the Germans did it.
Shh, just let it happen.
The dirty Germans did it.
I don't know why I know that.
Lego pieces? No, it's Legos. I don't care if anybody likes it or not.
So we'll
That's
just
not-
hyphenate the fucking S in there. What did it matter?
That's how they take over the world. They get us fighting each other over the pronunciation. Then strike.
This is how it all ends, with the mispronunciation of words.
Merkel just pops out of a Lego box.
It's okay. I'll wrap her up in aluminum and we'll be fine.
Faith
Oh my
says,
God.
Legoland is in Cali. We win. Fuck yeah.
Legoland is also here and was here first. We win.
But it's like
I also went to Legoland, so I win.
Well, you don't really
Nah.
win because we can run around with Legos, and you probably need a license for it.
You shut your whore mouth. I'll assault whisk you.
somebody might step on one.
Bring back Pogs. Yeah, Pogs was awesome.
We were talking about that. Weren't you and I going to buy some Pogs?
What the hell?
yeah,
Pogs?
we're gonna buy some tubes of Pogs. Yeah,
We got to do it still.
and buy some slammers.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Aren't those little discs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Milk
Oh
cups.
dear God.
they
My
were
children
awesome.
had
Awesome.
those.
I loved them as a kid.
Ah, those are fucking gay.
Your
Anyway,
hair is gay.
what?
Said your hair is gay.
My hair is gay.
Yeah. So is the rest of whatever it's attached to.
Legoland is in
official
Florida
website-
as well, but I bet the fucking Florida Legoland, all the bricks are made out of fucking crack cocaine.
Meth,
probably
thank
true.
you. Those are meth bricks.
Is Lego porn still legal in the UK? What?
Wait,
Is
no,
Lego
actually-
porn?
Bear, somebody told us that your porn license thing got put on hold. Is that true?
Yeah, of course it is. They don't know how to fucking institute it, silly bastards.
Are they still going to try? Is it honestly just on hold, or are they actually stopping it?
This is the thing, monkey. My government is so incompetent that they can't deliver it, just like fucking Brexit. But you know,
So it's still okay to get
every
boner?
cloud and all that.
Yeah. How would they stop all of the porn?
They don't even know themselves, mate. So
Wouldn't they just have to? Why don't they just do like the TV thing and every adult over say 18? What age is porn?
well, you mean a
legal
TV
there?
license?
Huh? Yeah, like a TV license.
Well, that's the BBC.
Well, yeah, but
It's not really a license when you think about it. All you're doing is paying to be able to watch the BBC. It's just effectively a TV subscription.
Yeah, but why not just do a universal tax? Because you got to figure everybody's going to see some kind of porn, so everybody has to pay it. Done.
It's not
Why
going
do
to
the
work.
Brits always need the Americans to tell them how to fix shit?
I don't believe our government is asking.
Well, that's the problem. They should be.
They're
They
just
should be
No,
like,
they
trying to-
shouldn't.
excuse me, Mr.
It's
Trump,
like-
how should we do this? And he'd go, don't. And you'd be fine.
Exactly. Our politicians do not like Trump, so they're not going to ask him for anything.
I don't know if I like him or not, but he pisses off the people that I like him to piss off.
Same.
Like I said, he's not perfect, but I agree with a lot of what he's saying. That's about it. That's all you got to know. It's like, is he doing an okay job? Is he doing what he said he was going to do? And is he really, really, really trying hard not to start World War III? Great. Awesome. Move on.
He, him and, what's his name? William Barr, our attorney general, they both called what was done to Trump. They called it spying back in 2016 when the Obama administration was spying on the Trump administration.
Yep.
And James Comey, who was director of the FBI at the time, he came out and said he's never heard of FBI surveillance being called spying before. I'm like, what? You've never heard people say spying on American citizens? Because that's been in the lexicon since at least the Homeland Security came around, since the Patriot Act. Everybody's like, why are you spying on American citizens? But apparently Comey had never heard that before. And this motherfucker actually went in front of a camera and said that.
Dumbass.
Anyhow, yeah. He's pissing off the right people.
Yeah, I loved it when he came over here, man, and just triggered all of the British middle class. You know how much I hate the British middle class. I'm watching them all spurg out. I'm watching all their bitch-made beta males punch those first aid dolls that they fucking erected and tried to make them look like Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was so good. So good. Made me hate them even more, but still, the triggering was amazing.
I'm going to find one more good story for us to cover, and then we're going to call it a night, guys, or a day, because this is... Oh, I see Netanyahu won. I forgot about that. Good for him. But that pissed off a lot of people. I bet Ilhan Omar had a baby.
Her brother's baby?
Probably. He's a Jew.
What about Logan Paul working with Alex Jones and now radicalizing all the Utes?
I didn't think about him radicalizing these. Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit. I shared the video from it. Did you see that little clip?
I've not seen the clip or anything from it. I've just seen that a whole bunch of fucking blue check marks and lefties have been going, he's radicalizing his young audience.
Oh, fuck. Of course he is. I'll send you the clip, Bear. I'm gonna throw it into chat again.
It genuinely fucking triggered me when I saw that shit. I was like, you motherfuckers are gonna make me defend Logan Paul.
I don't know. Whoever said that obviously didn't pay attention to it, because Logan Paul was lost during that thing, man.
Of course he was. He's a fucking airhead.
Oh, he is, but Alex went fucking weird, man. Fucking, you'll see.
And this was my argument, right? When I got into it with a few people, I said, so Alex Jones most likely didn't actually say any, shit about immigrants or spoke about the fucking what was the school shooting he used to speak about?
Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt he would speak about Sandy Hook or immigration to Logan Paul. He most likely did what he did on fucking Joe Rogan and started talking about aliens and how he's retarded.
I actually was hoping. Thank you, Stephen Sperling. El Kabong is Quick Draw McGraw.
Oh, I know. He's referring to when I said El Kabong thing afterwards, because it reminds me of just old cartoon heroes and stuff who'd always have like these gigantic mouths or whatever, and they beat the shit out of everybody else, and it's perfectly fine back in the day. But I bet you now, if you even attempted to make a character who ran around smacking people who are doing wrong things with it, they'd be ostracized for forever. They'd never ever see a light of day. Besides, El Kabong beats the shit out of Captain Caveman, so fuck you.
Captain Caveman was awesome. You behave.
Captain Caveman!
He was one of my favorites.
Makes Bear happy, so yeah, I oppose it vehemently.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's just the guy running around bashing people, screaming at them. It's awesome.
It's awesome. El Kabong Kabong.
Polly, you okay over there? You got quiet, man.
Yeah, so is Jack. Well, we're just sitting here.
Well,
Can't
Jack,
get a word in edgewise over fucking Bear. For Christ's
It's about
sake.
fucking time you shut the fuck up, Polly.
Bear, tell him to make a Streamlabs.
Who?
Polly.
Polly!
Yes.
I can't shout too loud. My door's open. The missus is in bed. But make a fucking Streamlabs, Polly.
Well, that sounded more threatening than anything. Oh my god,
man.
That forced whispers.
Make a fucking Streamlabs, Polly.
Like, I know you'd sleep. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to work around and get around to it.
Hurry up, you cunt. You could be doing it right now.
He's right.
All right, I got our last story. And I'm only doing this because it's kind of a follow-up. Wendy Williams files for divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter.
She's filing.
Why do we care?
For divorce?
She's filing for divorce. Remember, his baby mama had a baby.
Oh, right. I'm just thinking the fatty in the fucking alcohol home? That's the one that's divorcing the. Yeah, but I forgot. That's right. He's
Yeah.
also, man, those two are just bad people to be in a marriage with. Period. Both of them. Shit.
Well, after persistent cheating rumors and breakup buzz, it's over for Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter. The talk show host is divorcing her husband of nearly 22 years.
Oof.
According to the court documents obtained by Page Six, Williams and Hunter are splitting because of irreconcilable differences. Williams, who resides in Livingston, New Jersey, is seeking to establish an appropriate amount of child support, as well as other further relief as the court deems fair. Wait,
Is he wealthy?
I don't know.
Not for long.
Doesn't she have a shit ton of money?
Yes, she's quite well off.
But she needs child support. Of course she does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he fabulously wealthy beyond what she is from being like?
What does
She
it
doesn't
matter?
just have a show. She's also like a producer in it and has like, back end money in the whole 9 yards. Like,
Yeah, but that kid's gonna have enough to handle itself forever. It doesn't need the dad's money at all. Child support was, created to support a child who could not have been able to receive what they needed based on the mother's income alone. The mother makes enough income; there should be no support needed.
No, child support is about spite and anger.
it certainly seems like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
It
just
replaced alimony.
Yeah. Or it's an addition to alimony, because alimony hasn't completely gone away.
No, it's mostly gone though. What we see now is men hit with $250,000 a month child support for one kid. Necrosol. Fucking retarded. Melissa, who said, by the way, women are just defective men. Boom, headshot. No, Melissa, no, I don't want women to be like men. They'll be hairy and have dicks, and I'm good.
I don't like the idea of women with excess amounts of body hair
and dicks.
Yeah, just no.
And they'll stand up when they pee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an
I
impressive
have never
feat.
felt sorry for a woman who's like, oh, I got this excess body. Then fucking do something about that. It's got to be the easiest fucking thing. It's not like having an ugly face or being fat or any of a million other things you would have to work at. There's shaves, there's depilatory creams, there's laser treatment, there's waxes, there's like, you're hairy, do something about it for God's sake.
Fucking Nair was created how many decades ago, people? Come on.
What I'm saying. This is bullshit.
No. They like being hairy because it's a sign of what's the word? Empowerment.
Oh, the whole
Derangement,
naturalness
if you ask me.
deal. Yeah. Fuck.
Again, I need somebody to explain to me why empowerment is hairy arms and a shaved pussy. I've never understood that. But
Empowerment means loneliness, I think.
it does.
It means lots of cats.
Yeah.
Lots of cats. What if my cats only had one leg? Oh my God, that lady.
Oh my God, that got me tripping. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
What a perfect example. Really cute girl, just stupid as shit.
And even if the fucking thing had one leg, it's obviously doing fine. It's an adult animal. I'm pretty sure it learned how to adapt if that were the case.
Bear, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Oh my God, somebody find Bear this thing right now.
I'm digging because I'm pretty sure it's in my timeline.
Oh my God.
you, Bear, are going to get a kick out of it.
I'm sure I will.
I mean, I've been over to Scotland. Have you ever been to any big city, like Glasgow specifically? Like pigeons everywhere, right? You see one-legged pigeons. It's not the end of the world. They get along fine. You know what I mean?
Pigeons have cigarettes in their mouths by any chance in Glasgow?
not that I saw, but
Oh, they were just being
Shit,
polite.
I
to you
can't
then.
find it.
Any with any eye patches or
If
shooting
anybody
out?
has that, the crying bitch from yesterday.
I don't know if I do that. I'm gonna look though.
Were any of them eating a deep fried Mars bar?
That sounds delicious.
no, but there was fried
You would
food
say that.
everywhere.
It does sound delicious.
Everywhere.
It's not Scottish people are disgusting. See the shit that they eat?
I don't know.
They eat
That
bags of
monkey
heroin
box
for
is
fucking
still pretty
breakfast.
enticing.
The axe throwing chick. That's not the same.
Let's see. Check what's going on in chat here. Polly with his hair phobia again.
Again? What the fuck was the first time?
I don't know what you did.
Something apparently.
Having one leg is empowering.
I just sleepwalk. Can you imagine the nightmare of sleep streaming? Imagine that.
Dude,
Oh,
I've
man.
sleep played games before. Like I used to play Final Fantasy 11 online a lot. One time I found myself, I woke up and apparently I'd been sitting in this middle of this like player hub protecting people who were getting attacked by things that they were too strong to fight. I had no idea I was doing it, but apparently I'd been doing it for like an hour.
That's rough.
Yeah. That's when I knew I had a problem, so now I manage it.
Let's see. I'm trying to get to yesterday just in this.
I can't find it.
I
Somebody's got to find it. You got it? Awesome.
In the public chat.
Oh, there you go, Bear.
Okay, so a goosey gander.
That's funny. You should say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is
actually.
okay.
Have a
Am I
goosey-
tripping, or does this dude only have one leg?
Fucking
Like-
hate this. She's so stupid.
You gotta
Bro,
watch
what
it
do I
to the
do?
end.
I love
Stop
the
early.
ending too. It's just such a nice turnaround. It's so good.
She's crying. This dude only has one leg.
This chick, man. See, she's one of those chicks. I mean, she's dumb as fuck, but I mean, let's
Oh,
take
yeah.
a poll. Who would bang her? Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
she's-
Oh.
yeah, very attractive girls, no
All
question.
those
That's
tears? Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, see,
confused.
absolutely.
Are you just supposed to leave him here? I'm just confused.
I would just whisper in her ear, one-legged goose, one-legged goose.
Yeah.
I'd
Then
give her the
water-
old one-legged goose.
Yeah. All those
Classic.
tears, man, that's nature's lube.
Circus says, just read the headline of the story I just sent to MITAM. Let's see. What is the latest?
People the exclamation mark is bro.
Bro, you know, I did send it out because that's how I labeled it. How the fuck couldn't I find that? I wonder if the person that I retweeted it from and deleted it on theirs. Anyway,
That's so good. She's so stupid. I don't want to ever look at a goose, geese, bird thing ever again.
This is fucking amazing.
she's great, man.
His leg came out of his stomach. Oh, that's amazing.
And then she turns into the most brutal. I will never care about a goose again.
Zero,
Damn.
One leg, 0 leg. I don't give a.
I don't care.
Fuck all geese after that. Anyway, fuck geese anyway. They're bastards. Yeah, Circuit sent this over. According to the Washington Post, the White House is considering busing ICE detainees to sanctuary cities.
I'm laughing that Polly
That's
so much.
kind of funny.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, you want them? Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, you seem
Here you
lucky
go.
for that. Take them. They're yours.
and no, not the Jesse Taylor. The Jesse Taylor, that's a whole other fucking beast.
Oh god, we're not talking about this skank
Oh
again.
no, fuck her. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's show. Oh man, oh I love this. I love talking with you guys.
It's fun.
Chat, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you for the donations to the Monkey Needs Friends Fund. You guys are amazing, and thanks for supporting the people on the channel as well. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to go do so. Polly, is there anything you'd like to shill today?
yes. I can be found over on my channel along with Jack Inquisitor, and we do a comic book live stream every Wednesday called Comic Book Curation, and there's the link. Got it in. Yeah, it's a good time every Wednesday at roughly 10 p.m. Eastern. We just did one, and it was the Gwen cast. Go find out what the hell that means. It was pretty awful.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it was a good time, and I'm been photoshopping this whole time, working on my putting together the intro for my own comic book reviews. It'll be going up on that same channel. So yeah, lots of fun stuff to look forward to.
Alrighty, Bear, anything you'd like to shill tonight?
Yeah, the latest video on Irate Alex. There you go. It's linked in the chat. It's a combo of myself and Lord Bear taking on one of the most disgusting prank channels on YouTube. Go give it a watch, guys.
Beautiful. And Dax, what would you like to shill today?
Well, since Bear's here, he kind of stole my thunder. So just reiterate what Bear said and do it. Just do it.
There you go. And finally, Jack, what would you like to shill this evening? This morning?
Well, I feel like I have to plug Bear as well.
Hey.
And go subscribe to P Dog Knight too, because he's good people.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Indeed.
He's a fake Nigerian. Don't do it.
Let's see. Tonight we will be on what is this? Friday?
Today is Friday.
Okay, tonight we're on Scribe Lights channel, 9 p.m. Eastern time for Lords of the Night, and then we'll be over on 2 Cents Plus playing the remastered version of the original Borderlands. So check that out as well. It's always lots of fun. I would like to thank Polly, Bear, Dax, and Jack for joining me. Everybody, have a wonderful day. We will see you next time. Bye. Everyone.
Wait. I'm being told to check Streamlabs.
Real quick.
I have to say thank you. So I can see how much it is. Hold on, it's just loading. loading. It's only got one leg. So thank you very much, Circus Zero, for the $5 donation. Who says tea money? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, mate.
All right, and yes, thank you for the support, guys. You are amazing, and we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Let us
Good night, everyone.